Having come to the end of the summer term, I'm feeling pretty relieved to be done with the term. It was very intense, and at the same time, I feel pretty content with what I've learned so far in these 2 terms at Qasid.
It feels like it's been a long journey, along several months at Qasid, but throughout it, I feel that I've grown a great deal, especially in Arabic, but also just as a person learning to understand the culture here in Jordan, the people, and even just all the people I've met at Qasid have really helped me along the way.
There was a major differences since I came in Qasid, so I've improved most in my grammar because that was my weakest point. Also in understanding Arabic text, because I used to read and understand what I'm saying, but now I have more understanding of classical text. Also have improved my fluency in Jordan overall, speaking to different people.
I don't think I'm all the way to my goal of being able to read, any article without referring to a dictionary, but I think I'm at the point where I can read most articles, most texts, and get the gist of it, see the general points, understand the structure, arguments. And if I turn to a dictionary, it's for a couple words rather than, most of the article to get the main point.
But it has been very challenging. In areas that I thought couldn't or wouldn't be challenged anymore, I've been challenged in those areas. Personally, like with just persevering when things get really tough. This summer was very intense, and I was kind of miserable at some points. I learned to just let go of certain things that I couldn't control because I tend to be a perfectionist. I want everything to turn out perfectly, and there's some things that are just out of my control and I can't handle. So I've learned over the summer to just roll with things and to give it my best effort, but to not sweat the small stuff if every detail isn't perfect.
It was difficult and a little scary, but by the end it became second nature, and to the point that we were reading articles on our own and then bringing those into class to discuss every morning, which felt like a huge improvement.
It takes a moment to stop and look back and see how far we've come for me to realize that I've gone from not being able to say but 2-3 words in Arabic to being able to have an hour, maybe hour and a half long conversation with my speaking partner here at Qasid. Being able to bargain downtown at the stores when I want to buy things, being able to move around the city in a taxi and communicate, fairly well. I can't have deep, long conversations with a person just yet, but I've definitely come a long way. كيفك؟ كيفك؟
لا انت كيفك؟
أنا كويسة. الجو كتير حار.
كتير.
كيف الشغل؟
الحمد لله زي دايما. كيفك؟
تمام. كنت بدي صدر دجاج بس ما في.
لا لسه ما في.
شكرا. بشوفك.
يلا سلام.
سلام لشيرين. احكي لها انه انا حكيت لها وينها. تمام.
I think beyond all the vocab, all the grammar, I think the biggest thing that's happened during my time here has been when, for instance, in the cab listening to the radio, I don't think about words and try to translate them into English to get their meaning and put together a sentence. Now I'm beginning to be able to listen to a sentence, hear it in Arabic, and just think of the meaning without having to put it through 2 or 3 more steps.
I had a good experience here in Qasid for my 2 terms, especially the teaching skills, the event that they have organized, the trips. Jordan is a great country, great people, and I visit different places here in Jordan. It's a great country that even if you're not coming here to study, it's a good area for tourist attraction. So I'm gonna miss all the people, all the teachers that I used to study with. Also the most important, the kunafa. Yeah, the most delicious dessert in the world.
I'm gonna miss the staff at Qasid. I really enjoy coming in to Qasid every day and saying good morning to the security guards and walking past Ayman's desk and saying good morning and saying hello to the teachers that I run into in the hallway. So I'll definitely miss them. And having studied 2 terms here at Qasid made me realize where I want to focus in my Arabic studies and what direction I want to take. So now I feel like I have more clearly defined goal of what I want to do.
Because I'm doing Islamic studies in Cambridge Muslim College, and we'll be studying classical Islamic text, which are in Arabic. So what I've studied here in Jordan, in Qasid, is going to help me with that.
I definitely see myself coming back to Jordan in the next few years. Before I came here, I wanted to work in the region after graduating, but now I'll feel disappointed if I don't end up working in the region.
It has been challenging and it has been eye-opening, and it's definitely been rewarding because I see a lot of personal growth, and it doesn't just have to do with Arabic. Other things personally that I've been challenged in, I've seen a lot of growth, and I think it's something that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life, and it's a positive impact.